what's up, guys? It's your boy Ryan here with East Coast Athletics, and I think I'm just in time to catch the first race. Just in time to catch the first race. Let me make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, everything is good. And that's Shakari Richardson off the USA, winning Heat 1 comfortably, shutting it down at like 80 meters. Jogging through the line. And so I hope you guys are able to not only watch my live stream, but I hope you guys are able to watch the races. For those who are in the US, you could definitely get a Peacock subscription, or you could watch it on NBC Sport. For me, I'm watching it on Peacock because I always had a subscription, so I figure why not just keep using that one. And the time is pretty decent. I think our time. Oh, she ran 9:94, which pretty decent time to run in the first round. And she looks pretty good. She looks pretty good. Looks really good. Pretty relaxed. Going through the race. Seems like a well executed race. But again, we're here this morning or today to pretty much analyze and see where everybody's at and how they're looking based on how they're executing this round. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. And again, you guys are more than welcome to share your views and comments in the comment section. I'll also post a link so you guys could definitely, let me turn this up a little bit. I also post a link so you guys could definitely join the live stream if you want to, and you could give your views and opinions about the races. So that's the first heat so far, and the results of the first heat. Let me see here. And the results of the first heats. Shakari Richardson, the winner of that heat in 10:94. Second place is 11:14. And we have, I think we have the second heat on track right now. In that heat, we have, let me see what we got in here. Major athletes we got in here. I think we have Hobbs from New Zealand, and we have, what's that, Aye from Trinidad. So we have, I think everybody should be familiar with the Trinidadian athlete. She this is not. I don't think this is our first time, or I don't think this is you guys' first time seeing her run at any major championship because her face is pretty familiar to me. So I think you guys definitely know her. So she's in the first round. Can't really pinpoint anyone else. Well, Julian Alfred. Julian Alfred is also in this. My bad. Julian Alfred is in this heat as well, in heat two. So those are the three individuals that I think might advance from this round. Well, will advance, I should say. So let's see. Go into their marks. Morning, Mr. Sampson. And yeah, go Jamaica. Okay, Julian Alfred is away nicely. Um, Pretty easy run for her. 1095 as well. Didn't seem too stressful on her. Seemed as if it was a pretty easy run. Bounced the last, I would say the last 20 meters. I guess everybody's waiting to see the times for the first round. Play. Okay. And they seem to have pretty good technology as it relates to the photo finish because based on what they're showing a 360 view off the track. So I think it'll be pretty interesting. So our time is 1095. Second place, which is Hobbs, as I mentioned, is 1108, and then Doso of Italy 1130, and then Trinidad was fourth and 1133. So I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so the top three, they're taking top three, and I'm assuming the fastest losers would go through afterwards. So that's pretty much what they're going with at the moment. I mean, the only thing that I think could be a little different, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to switch things up drastically, well, I think it's fine because each heat is roughly like 5 minutes apart. Yeah, 5 to 7 minutes apart. I think that's enough time to that's enough time for them to reset everything and get everything ready for the next heat. Um, so heat two is completed, and the times are pretty similar. Shakari ran 10:95. Julian Alfred ran no, Shakari ran 10:94. Julian Alfred ran 10:95. So the times are pretty similar, just thousandths of a second faster for Shakari. But we haven't seen any of the Jamaicans yet, and we have a few heats left. Um, so we got heat number 3 coming up, and we have Jefferson in that heat. Let me go to heat 4, and they're presently interviewing Shakari. She seems pretty confident. Um, she talks a lot about the support that she thinks that they're getting. So I mean, typical of her. She nothing new. She's always been a confident athlete, and she likes to support. So I don't think there's nothing new there. Heat 3 is on track. And they're pretty much going down the so it seems as if my results that are coming in are faster than my actual video feed. So heat 3's already been completed, and the time is faster um than Shakari Richardson, which is 10:92, and this is Natia of Great Britain winning that heat, time of 10:92. Jefferson was second with a time of 10:96. I would assume that they ran straight. There's no link to watch live. You guys got to get watch. You could watch it on NBC. I think they do give like a free 30 minutes to watch it. Let me see if I could possibly pull that link and post it in here so you guys could definitely click on it. But I don't have it right off the bat. Let me see. NBC Sport. NBC Sport. Okay, so for right now, you guys could go to NBC Sport, right? And you're allowed to watch it for 29 minutes, 29 minutes for free, which is pretty much a free trial because they have everything on there. So you're able to pretty much watch all the races. So 29 minutes. For those, that link that you just clicked on, that's the link to my live stream. However, this would be a link to the free trial if I should share this link because it expires in 28 minutes. But once you guys go to the NBC website, just scroll across and look for Paris Olympics live track and field and click on it. It's gonna allow you to watch the races for 20, 29, 30 minutes pretty much. And I mean that's enough for you guys to watch the rest of the 100 meters because we're already at what, like the fourth heat coming up. So you guys will definitely get to see everything else. So that's something that you guys could definitely do for those who are unable to watch it. I would recommend that you guys do it. Or for those who don't have a subscription, I think that would be the best option for you guys. I have a subscription, so I don't have to do that, but I would recommend that you guys do that. Just go to NBC Sport. So let me add a banner in here. To watch. Okay, so for those people who want to watch it, who want to watch the races, this is it. Go to NBC Sport. You're allowed to watch the races for approximately 30 minutes. Okay? Go to NBC Sport. They are showing the races right now. I'm not watching it on NBC Sport. I'm watching it on Peacock. But you guys can watch it on NBC Sport, okay? NBC Sport, you're allowed to watch it for 30 minutes for free. After that, you're going to have to pay for a subscription. But again, I'm watching it on Peacock. And I think NBC Sport is somewhat faster because based on watching both videos, one is ahead of the other. So Tia Clayton is in this heat. She's running out of lane 8. Let's see how she performs, how she executes her race. not expecting anything bad. I think, she looks composed, but she looks a little nervous, if I'm being completely honest. But I mean, everybody's nervous at this point, so let's see how well she executes. It's not her first time at the big stage. She has ran for the Jamaica team several times on the junior level. Okay. Okay. All right. So, um, results aren't exactly what I expected. Tia Clayton took third. I mean, second, I should say. Times not posted yet. Let me check to see if I could find the times. Um, yes, Tia Clayton 11-0. Didn't get a bad start, but the Canadian athlete was first in 10:95. So it seems as if the time of 10:95 is pretty much the winning time, or 10:9 is runabout the winning time for most of the heats that are going off. As I said, she don't. Ooh, so I observed something. Ah, so her leg, her leg is. She got K tape on her hamstring, so not sure what is going on there. If she's also suffering from a hamstring injury. I'm not sure. I think this is just gonna create a lot of speculations because her leg is taped up, um, which is not something that anyone is aware of. And I think I did say this yesterday when I was doing the live stream. We're not sure exactly what's going on with the athletes from MVP camp, because there's a lot of secrecy going on. So with that being said, I'm going to highlight that her hamstring is taped up. That doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, something really horrible is going on. It could be just, okay, somebody clicked on my link, and that's a link to my live stream. So if that's not what you wanted to do, oh, Gavin, yes, sir. How's the morning going for you? So somebody joined the live stream. I'm not sure if that was your intention because I don't see your video. The only thing I can see is that your mic is turned on. If that is what you wish to do, you could just type in the comments that you know you want to join the live stream, and then we could go from there, and I'll definitely add you. Gavin, you could do the same thing if you want to, because I think that there's some stuff that we could definitely discuss, because Gavin, I don't know if you noticed that Tia Clayton, her hamstring was taped up with K tape, her right hamstring. So if I'm being honest, it seems as if there's a lot going on with the athletes from MVP camp. Um, you know, a lot of secrecy, as I mentioned yesterday, but you know, okay, so we have somebody joining the live stream. I'm going to attempt to add her, and we'll see how it goes from there. Hello, how are you doing? I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. I can't hear you. I can see the video, but I can't hear. It seems as if something is wrong with your mic. Figure out the mic, and then I'll add you back. Gavin says it's not a good look. I mean, I know it's not a good look. And again, I keep telling you guys, like most of the time when when I observe things and I say stuff about it, it's it's pretty much, if it's not exactly how it is, it's close. She has exerted a lot of energy to qualify. And again, for the people who want to watch the video, watch the races, you could go to NBC Sport. Go to NBC Sport. You guys are allowed to watch everything for 30 minutes free. After that, you'd have to sign up or put in your TV provider sign in, okay? You could definitely go to that to watch the races. Let me try add this person again because their mic wasn't working earlier. So let me try again. Hello. Yeah, the mic is still not working. I'm not hearing anything from the mic. All right, let me try something else. Let me go to audio. Yeah, everything is set up on my end. I don't know why I'm not able to hear you. I think, let me see. Cancellation must be off. Okay, let's try this. Hello? Still can't hear you. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I think I'm gonna have to figure that out. But for the meantime, for the mere fact that there's no audio, um, definitely just leave your comments there because I don't know what's going on with the audio and I don't want to just have you there and you're not able to share what you're trying to um add to the live stream. All right, so that's something that I'm gonna have to figure out. Uh, all right, so now the comments are rolling in. So I think we have another heat on track, and this heat is a little bit more interesting because we have Dana Asher Smith in it. Somebody force started, or somebody moved, somebody jumped. The games is on the channel on Peacock. Peacock channel is a part of Universal NBC. The games is live on network. So you guys hear that? Oh, my volume is low. Is it any better now? Should be a lot better. I don't want to crank it up too much. Gavin, can you hear me better? Let me know because I want to make sure that you guys are able to hear me clearly. So with this the I think this is the fifth um fifth heats. Dana Asher Smith 1101. Um the Polish athlete ran 1099. You said my volume is fine. I'm not sure what's going on with it this morning. I guess because I didn't get to set everything up like way in advance, so maybe but I turned it up a little bit, so you guys should be able to hear me a lot better. But Dana Asher Smith, it seemed as if she didn't want to exert too much. She tried to win the heat, but the other athlete was really pushing it, so she kind of, you know, just settled for second, a close second, knowing that she would still advance to the semifinal. So, yeah, Dana, you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. If you asked me to write it, I would have. But you're correct. You are correct. So, I think up in Heat 6 we have Sasha Lee Forbes. But I don't know. Yeah, Gavin, it's because you're moving around. That's why maybe you can't hear me that well. But things look I don't know, Tia look a little shaky to me. I don't know if she's not sharp, which should not be the case because she ran 10 seconds at the trial. So yes, Sasha D Forbes replaced. I wouldn't say replaced Sharika. She was moved down to third place, seeing that Sharika is not running. So um, Tia Clayton was moved on to number one spot. Shelly-Ann moved on to second spot, and you know, so on and so forth. But I think that that Clayton is not looking the way she's supposed to. If I'm being completely honest, and then her her hamstring is taped up, Gavin. I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't know what's going on with that. Um, that's a little. I think that's gonna throw a lot of people off. To see the K tape on her hamstring because then they're gonna speculate that something is wrong. I mean, anybody would speculate because I don't know if she had K tape on her hamstring at the trials, but you know, I think everyone would assume that if she even had anything going on at the trials, that's something that she would or the coaching staff and management would work on going into the Olympic Games and try to get that resolved you know before anything else. But apparently, that wasn't the case. But I mean, I guess I'm also speculating because I'm not sure if this was an existing problem or this is something new. But you know, Terry of the U.S. is also in this heat with Sasha Forbes, so it's gonna be a pretty interesting race to watch. I mean, I'm saying they have there's been a lot of secrecy with the club with the camp. It's I mean they haven't been sharing a lot, and that's gonna raise questions. This it's gonna people are gonna assume or speculate that the athletes weren't are not where they're supposed to be, and that's kind of the reason why they haven't been saying anything. You know because some of them do have injuries and they don't want to put it out there. But again, let's be optimistic and hope she run a better race in the semifinal. But something is to me based on what I see, something is off. She didn't look how I expect her to look. Okay, this wasn't a bad heat. Sasha Lee did advance. The winning time was 11:15. It could be that well, the times aren't like crazy fast. Most of the winning times are 10:9s. I think this is the slowest heat of the three. I'm saying well, this is the slowest time of the heats that I've seen so far. Um, with a winning time of 11 seconds. All the other heats, have been around 10, 10-9, 10-9-5, 10-9-2, 10-9-6, 10-9-5, 10-9-4. Sasha Lee Forbes, she looked like she ran a pretty hard race as well. Results 11:15 for Terry, Sasha Lee Forbes 11:19. They both qualify, and I think Richards of of Trinidad was Richards of Trinidad was no, it's not Richards. Is Bertrand Bertrand. That's 11:27 of Trinidad. So those three ladies advanced to a semifinal. But that raises a question. So if they have, let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. They have eight semifinal. I mean eight first round um races. So uh okay. So that means they're not taking any like typically they would have like fastest losers, but they're not gonna have any fastest losers. It's just gonna be the top three going through because if it's eight heats and then three athletes from each heat qualify, then that simply means that they're gonna have three semifinal heat. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. And then from the three semifinal heat, yeah, from the three semifinal heat, they'll I'm assuming that they're gonna take the top two and then the two fastest losers. So we have two heats to go, and of course they put Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in the last heat. So for those who just wanted to watch Shelly-Ann, they're gonna have to wait because she's not in. Okay. We fixed that. So Gavin, what do you think about what you've seen so far? What do you think about the performance of both the Americans and the Jamaicans in this round? Because pretty much, I would say my main reason for watching the first round was to see where the athletes are in terms of performance. How they were able to execute their first race of the championship, which I'm assuming would should shake off any rust or nervousness that they may have. Um, how do you think that they're looking? Kambunji is in this heat. Um, she's known to perform pretty well. Apple Tree Blunt. All right, let me see what Gavin say. He's feeling nervous overall than. Well, I'm assuming that you're saying you're feeling nervous about how they're executing. I mean, I would feel nervous too because uh, Sashali didn't look. She didn't look the best, and at the same time, um, I don't think Tia is like something's. I don't know. I get the vibe that something ain't right. I get that vibe like something is off. Something is not right. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we all just gotta wait and see. But something seemed off to me with her, and the fact that she had that K tape on her hamstring, that raised a lot of question, and I'm sure people are gonna be talking about it. Definitely gonna be talking about it. Okay, so that heat had a winning time of, oh, I think somebody did post that the Gambian athlete was in this heat. She actually won this heat with a time of 11:01, and Kambunji was second in 11:05. So so yeah. Gavin said everybody seemed to be nervous. I mean, why do you think that they're nervous? Like what do you think is going on? Why they're feeling or are experiencing whatever they're experiencing? Do you think it's just the fact that I don't think it's actually for his first time, and it's not it's still your first time at the Olympics, but at the same time, it's kind of like she has competed on the national level before. So with that being said, she should be able to deal with the the crowd if that's something that would bother other athletes. That should not be something that bothers her because again, it's not her first rodeo. She has represented Jamaica in the World Juniors, the World Youth Championship, all those smaller games. But yeah, they are smaller games, so I guess the intensity is not the same. And when you know that you have other athletes that are pretty much just as good as you, and you're not just within the top three that's out there, it gives a different feeling, I would assume. So with that being said, I guess there is a reason for her um, to feel nervous, I guess. So, but I hope this first round, kind of shake the nervousness off, and she's able to just get back to executing in the semifinal round. Which, as I said, I'm hoping that it goes a lot better than right now, because this round to me didn't look for her. It wasn't the best, unless you know the plan was just to make it into the top three and make it to the next round. Because if that was a plan, she got it done. But if the plan was to win, then she did not get that done. And then I don't like how she looked. She looked like she exerted too much energy in in that race. But let's see how Shelly-Ann Fraser look, because I think at this point everybody might be looking to her as an athlete that's gonna bring the torch for Jamaica in terms of the 100. Yeah, I think everybody is definitely gonna be, all eyes are gonna be on her. That's what I think. Okay, they're on track, but as I said, my my results are a little faster than my video feed, so I'll be able to tell you who won and what time they ran before the video feed actually shows me that. So um, I don't know. I'll see. But I think let's see what lane she's running out of. So she's running out of lane 6. She's running out of lane 6. And of course they would put Tolu in the same heat. Tolu and what did they put in that heat? Hmm. I think this is right now. I'm watching. I was actually watching Heat 7. I mean, yeah, Heat 7. No, I'm looking at um the final Heat. Yeah, so Tulu is in lane 2. Shelly-Ann is in lane number 6. Okay, let's see what the Pocket Rocket got for us. Typically, Gavin would be commenting this whole time, but he's pretty silent. I don't know if he's nervous as well. And Shelly looks like Shelly. She's pretty calm, pretty composed, smiling. She looks ready. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And for those of you guys who may watch the live stream, but you guys have not seen the races, you could go if you have a Peacock subscription, you could go and rewatch all the heats, and I think you should be able to watch it on NBC Sport as well on replay. You won't be able to watch it live though, because unless you pay for the subscription or okay. Shelly and Tulu is off pretty well. Shelly looks like Shelly. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. All right. So Tulu just ran. Uh okay, okay, okay. All right. I'm a little excited now. I'm a little relieved. I think Shelly I think Shelly's ready. Tulu just ran 1087 and Shelly-Ann ran 1092 to take second. And I could tell you, Shelly was chilling. She was relaxed. She wasn't pushing it. She was doing enough to make it to the next round. She was not pushing it. And the time is faster than the athlete that everybody's looking to from the US, which is Shakari. Time is a lot faster, in my opinion. So, not even just in my opinion, based on what they ran. 1092, 1094. One is faster than the other. And Toulouse is going through with the fastest time. of 10.87. Semifinal is going to be interesting. That was a pretty good start, pretty good transition from Shelly. Um, she's really composed, really relaxed, just executed the race in a manner that you would expect her to execute. I mean, she's not new to this. She's done it so many times, and it was just a stroll, a walk in the park for her. That was just a nice little stroll. So they did take the two fastest losers. So um, because there's two small queues in this race as well. So yeah, I think that heat was the fastest heat that we've seen. Shelly-Ann has the second fastest time going in. Shakari has the fourth fastest. Dana Asher Smith third fastest, which pretty much is the same time as Shelly-Ann. Um, so the semifinal is gonna be interesting, pretty interesting. So I think that we might need to shift our cards a little bit when it comes to our predictions, Gavin, because I told you that I wanted to watch the first round, and then based on the first round, I would make a prediction as to who I think will win um, the final. And based on what I've seen, right, just throughout the first round, I would say um, my money's on Shelly. If I had to bet, I'm gonna bet on Shelly. Again, she's been there so many times. She knows exactly what she's doing. She executed, in my opinion, she executed a perfect race just now. Didn't do too much. Did exactly what she needed to do. Um, I mean, that's I don't want to say that she will, but it's probably possible. But I'm almost I'm telling you, Shelly looks good. Of the three Jamaican, Shelly looks the best. She looks the best. I'm hoping that Tia could pull it together in the semifinal and make it through to the final, right? But Shelly looks good, really good. She looks the best of all the Jamaican 100-meter sprinters. Like, it was a nice, easy, relaxed, run. Very composed. You know, didn't seem as if she was pushing too hard. It was like just enough to just get out the blocks, get down the track, in a smooth, efficient, you know, and relaxed manner. So, I think as we speak, Shelly is our best hope of getting gold. That's where I'm gonna leave it. You know, again, Clayton can come back in the semifinal and do great things. It's not impossible, but I think that Shelly-Ann is the one to watch at the moment. Shelly is the one to watch. So you got three. Let me see, three or four athletes that look pretty relaxed. Shakari looked pretty good as well. She was relaxed. Seemed as if she was bouncing. Tolu looked really good. Shelly-Ann looked good. And I think Dana Asher Smith, all right, Dina Asher Smith. I'm saying Dana, and I'm gonna be corrected again if I don't get it right. So that's That's what, four I just counted. Shakari, Shelly, um, Talu, Dina, and there was another athlete that ran 10-5. I mean 10-9-5. I can't remember the name right off the top of my head. Let me look at it. All right, so no, 10.99. That's different. So you got yeah, the Canadian ran 10.95. Then you got Smith. Yeah, there's quite a few tens. So 10.94, 10.95, 10.92, 10.95, 10.87. Okay, so there's like five athletes that ran 10.96 or 10.95 or better. So should be a pretty interesting semifinal. They're definitely gonna spread them out. Hopefully, hopefully to make it a little bit. I'm just assuming, but I think they're gonna put um Shelly with one of the Americans for sure. Um, don't think they're gonna put her with. They're not gonna do a matchup with her and Shakari in the semifinal. I don't think they will, but it is possible. So we just gotta wait and see how they set it up. Um, as a matter of fact, let me. Oh, I try to look at it, but I guess they haven't posted it yet. But I'm assuming that they'll post it by tomorrow because the semifinal goes off tomorrow at 1:50 p.m. and that's 1:50 U.S. time. Uh, that's the first semifinal heat. So there's three semifinal heat. First one goes off at 1:50, second one 1:59, and the third one goes off at 2:08. So yeah, and then I think the finals is gonna go off at 3:20, right? So we definitely, well, I'm definitely gonna be watching it, but I don't think I'm gonna go live for the semifinal and final because I won't be home. However, we'll get to for that semifinal, we'll definitely get to have a better depiction of who's where because the competition is gonna be a lot higher. Shelly-Ann, I think she's gonna definitely be in the finals. She's one of the top three contenders in my opinion, based on what I've seen in this first round, um, or round one, I should say. I'm gonna say Shakari is also, you know, in the top three contenders as well. So I would like to see what she does, you know. But at the end of the day, oh, that's my alarm going off. I would like to see what she's gonna do tomorrow in the semifinal. That will also kind of indicate, where things might go in the finals in terms of time. Um, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. And I think a lot of people at this point they're kind of unsure about how you know Tia will perform, seeing that we observe what we did observe earlier because she did, have her leg taped up. Not sure why or what's going on. And I'm sure there'll be a ton of questions as it relate to her leg being taped up. As I said, nobody knows why because there's been a lot of secrecy as it relates to that training camp. So I guess we'll wait and see what surface as it relate to that, whether she was injured or not, or you know is it just like soreness or whatever it is, and they're just taking the necessary precaution and taping it, or you know it's actually something to worry about. It might be nothing. It might be tactics. It might be just you know something to throw everybody off. But you know all everything is just speculation at this point. We just gotta wait and see what happened going forward. But you know it is what it is at this point. We just gotta be patient. But yeah, um, I think I'm gonna close it out for the day. I don't think I'll be doing another live stream until I'm gonna say Saturday morning. So I guess I guess I will share my views and my you know reactions, comments, everything about the semifinal and final of the female 100 meter. Not not tomorrow, but I'm gonna say Sunday morning. Yeah, because even if I do another live stream tomorrow morning, I won't be able to talk about something that I haven't seen. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait until Sunday after the semifinal and the final of the 100-meter female, and then I'll just go through everything. But as we speak, my prediction is I'm going for Shelly for the goal, Shakari for second place, and I really have Tolu taking third. I think she's gonna be on the middle podium this time around. I think it's gonna be hard to push her off because most of the time when she missed the podium, it's always because the field is always stacked with quite a few Jamaicans that are, faster than her, and you know, including the American athletes as well. There's always multiple athletes that are faster than her and delivers on the day. So I think this time around she looks like she's in better shape and she looks ready based on the time that she ran and how she ran it. So I think this time around she's gonna be on the podium, and it's gonna be hard to push her off of the podium this time around. So I mean, again, we'll see what happens, but yeah, I know a lot of people gonna have questions as to what is going on with Clayton, but I hope all will be revealed soon, in terms of maybe somebody step forward and provide some clarity on the whole issue. But yeah, um, I'm gonna close the live stream out this point in time, and I just want to thank everybody that tuned in. You know, listen to me. Give my views and comments. And if you like what I'm doing, leave a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. So whenever I go live, you guys will definitely get a notification. So until then, it's your boy Ren here with East Coast Athletics, and I'm signing out. Peace.